To the Manic Money Finance channel.
I'm Crypto Corey.
I'm Elton John. I mean Money Mike.
We're flying into you
Oh yes,
from the middle of nowhere.
we're here.
And yeah, we're in the fabric of time and space.
Yes,
We actually came from the future.
definitely.
Don't you see these goggles? Right? So how else do you think we're predicting these markets? Come on, guys. I just came back from 2082. Bitcoin's $3 million, guys. You thought it'd be higher, right? Well, bear market.
Sorry, it was weird. Did not start immediately. That's why I gotta second volume levels.
Unreal, dude. That's what I'm talking about. If see, we don't have the future dialed in just yet, because if we had the future, we can only see like 20 years in the future right now. As technology gets better, we're actually going to be able to see earlier into the future, say like 10, 5 years, and then eventually, all this other stuff. But that's coming here pretty soon. Technology is still getting developed. All I know is that Bitcoin is going insane in the future, and I'm coming back. Telling you guys, come on. This is your opportunity. You're gonna mess it up again? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about all that. This is obviously comedy and parody. We are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice.
Definitely not. Definitely didn't come from the future. If you thought we were coming from the future, well, I mean, your YouTube algorithm is probably locked in, but
Locked in. Basically, just posted a side by side chart of sideways trading the next get even beat their SEC.
only
Huh?
as if we only. I wish we had a time machine.
Well, it's
I
like when
am the time machine.
XRP beat their SEC basic catapult. The XRP price ridiculous. But yeah. So I figure the first thing I'm gonna bring up on stream, old the old ZCASH chart. Yeah,
Right. Tell us about it.
I can't click on anything here. Um,
Huh.
looks slightly blurry. But yeah, so the low this week. Did buy more. All of this. I caught it. Rock glasses.
And that's why I came from the future.
Yep.
So, I mean, guys, how else would you be able to predict the markets like this unless you didn't have a time machine? Come on. I made it myself, dude. Come on. It's not that hard. Lock in. Like, what are you doing? No.
Oh yes.
But Zcash, solid trade there. What are we looking at here? Or you trade.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta get rid of something here, but boom, boom, boom. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Oh, technical difficulties. All right, here we go. Yeah, no. I mean, I sold somewhere in these humps. Um, I
In the
got out.
humps.
Yeah, I basically paid for my weekend. The grocery store is expensive. Freaking, needed toilet paper, body
Yeah, I
wash.
spent $680 on skydiving this weekend.
Jesus.
I know it's not good. I don't want to think about it.
I wouldn't want to think about it either, dude.
I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's just money. But yeah, it's been awesome. It's been awesome.
All right. I finally got our sound levels perfect.
There we go. So we're dialed in, chat. Let us know
Oh,
how we're doing. Let us know by
dude,
hitting the like and
I don't
subscribe.
I don't know what happened, bro. On the first stream it was absolute epic perfection, and then after that just freaking yeah. So people don't realize when you're streaming in other people and then you're working off your interface, and I don't do the headphones, so he's coming out of my monitor, so I have to have some type of noise gate on my microphone. This is complicated stuff. More complicated than the actual trading.
Yeah. Well, once you get dialed in, it's just like anything else.
Oh, and dude, clipping up shorts, going through hours of video to clip up shorts and stuff. And you have to merge clips to make them one video. Frickin'. Whew. Thank God I have a perpetual Filmora.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking wicked, dude.
Oh,
Fucking wicked kid.
yeah, I know. I'm from New England.
Wicked smart, dude.
I try. My mom thinks I'm special. So, do you want to bring up the Bitcoin chart, my guy?
Yeah, might as well dial it in, right? It'll get up on this Bitcoin. What is it doing? Well, exactly what we talked about on last stream. Come on, guys. Remember what I told you? I mean, I wish we could bring up a little clip where I was like, hey, it looks like it's tricking people into going down. So that
Ooh.
tells me it's time for price to come up and stop people out. And I don't know what the exact words were, Mike, but I said, yes, price is going down, and it looks like we'd want to short, but hold your fire, right? We had a target, and I believe that was it the daily? It was like the daily or the monthly, yeah. It had this little hidden, yeah, it was a daily. This little hidden inversion fair value gap. It's sitting right there, and it's if you weren't looking like we're looking for, we're looking for this stuff constantly. If you weren't knowing what to look for, this would just completely go right over your head, and you wouldn't think anything of it. But I'm telling you guys, I mean, there's something to this. I mean, we talk about it all the time, and if you're subscribed to the channel, you'd already know we call these out. We call these plays out to such a high degree of accuracy. You would almost think that we're scammers, and yeah, we're definitely not that.
No, we're just inside trading.
Yeah, I mean, we just basically got I don't know. We got the FCC's phone number. FCC. Oh,
Totally
whatever.
joking.
Yeah,
Insider
they
trading.
actually let us know exactly what they're doing, and we're only trying to profit off of it because we're not profiting anything off this except for your if you're subscribed. So you might as well subscribe.
Right? Get on this
Anyway,
train.
we talked about it on last stream. And I said, well, obvious. It looks so obvious that it's a short. It's so obvious that it's actually going to come up and stop the people out who are taking shorts. So Look at that. It comes right back up. And any retail trader that was taught on YouTube about patterns, what are they seeing right now? So, and this is great. You have to put yourself into the mind of a retail trader. Well, they see this as a flag, right? And they're like, okay. And obviously, it's a holiday today. And if they're not tuned into how the markets work, they were probably trading, right? And they're like, okay, this flag, it's going to play out. But then it drops down, stops out the people who played the flag, right? Because their stop losses are right here, right? Get stopped out, and then it pops back up. And then what does it do, right? It's already kind of making an inversion uh, cup and handle, right? So now the retail traders are like, yes, I knew it was going to go down. It's going to go further down. I knew I was going to have to short, so I just need to chase this trade, and it's going to play out. So I'm just going to chase the trade, and I'm actually going to take my stop loss off because obviously I don't know what I'm doing, and it's obviously going to be short, right? Inversion cup and handle. Got this curved top. What is it going to do? Well, it's going to do exactly what we show you every time on stream. So take all the patterns out, take all the Fibonacci, take out the crossover moving averages, take all the Bollinger Bands, every RSI, every little indicator, take it out. And what are we left with? The inversion fair value gap on the daily at a higher time frame, by the way, which is more likely to play out. And it's left this here for a reason. It left it here for a reason. It's going to fill. The question is, when is it going to fill? And we're eyeing this as our target. So we haven't taken any trade. We're eyeing this as our target. We're waiting for price to come back up into here because what's going to happen? When price comes back up to here, what are the retail traders going to do? It's simple. What are they going to do? Oh, dude, it's a reversal. I need to go long. And then every time, dude, every time, like it's funny. It's actually hilarious. Not that hilarious or funny when you're on the receiving end of this because it really kind of it sucks. But once you see it and you see what's happening here, like, oh my, how didn't I see this before? And here's a good one too. So, if it when it comes back up into this gap, check it out. All right, come on, guys. Creating the head and shoulders again. And
So
go ahead.
I just what was our low after the last bull run here? Is that 60,059 down there? No. This most recent bull run, you were on it already.
Oh,
Huh?
for this current time period.
Yeah. Like 6 months ago, a year ago, whatever it was. That most recent low down there.
Yeah. So let's get in there. We just highlight the candle, and then we can tell. So the
60.
low is
So
59,930.
so I was doing the math. The first bull run hit 20, and then it went down to 3K afterwards. So it was about 1/6 of the bull run to the low, but that was way before mass adoption. So
And yeah, way less liquidity.
second bull run 2020, not really mass adoption yet, but companies were buying Bitcoin, countries were buying Bitcoin and putting it in their treasury. So the 2020 high was 70 grand, and our low, not counting in not counting in the COVID drop because everything dropped during COVID. Not counting that in, it was like what, 15, 15 to 20. It was like a
Yeah,
quarter, 15.
5, I think,
Yeah,
was the low.
so the a
Like,
ratio of
yeah,
25.
14.9.
Yeah, so a ratio of 1 to 4, and the first one was a ratio of 1 to 6. So now we have mass adoption. So I was thinking, what if we already hit our low?
Well, there could be that, but like I keep bringing up here, Mike. I feel like something's on the horizon, and it's just from why do I feel like it's from how this bull market played out for one. It's also because we have a lot more high risk trading. We're talking about pump dot fund, super small market cap coins, which are basically gambling. And in my eyes, I think this was actually set up intentionally. So if we get the event that I'm believing is going to drive the markets to an incredible low, which is actually going to scare so many people out of crypto, it's not going to be funny. A lot of people are actually they're going to capitulate and they're going to sell and they're going to get out. And for what's coming, and I honestly believe this because I guess I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I actually come from the future. Told you about that in the beginning. I come from the future and I see what's going to happen. I told you guys they're going to initiate regulation on crypto coming up here, and that's going to be what's going to drive down the markets so low this time that people are going to go they're going to go crazy. They're going to lose their minds because let's face it, if they get the regulation that they want, which they're intentionally creating, right? The Hegelian dialectic, problem, reaction, solution. We create the problem, wait for the fear-based reaction, and then come in with the pre-planned solution, which was already planned long time ago because they've been wanting to do this for a long time. And wouldn't it be convenient for them to initiate crypto regulation here coming up pretty soon, which would drive the market so low, and it actually, it would phase out all the meme coins. It would phase out all this low market cap stuff, and it would definitely throw a gigantic wrench into the whole system, which would make everything come crashing down. And
So
I
you're
believe,
what
Mike,
are you juxtaposing here is basically that there's a possibility that the SEC could say that any cryptocurrency that was not or is not registered with the SEC is now considered an unregistered equity and will be barred from trading in America.
yes, this is that um the compliance. I forget what the actual bill was called, but it was they're looking for cryptos, and I believe XRP is one of them. That is, I don't know what the actual term is, but they want compliance with the regulation. And I know Cardano is one of them. I know XRP has registered for. I don't know, Mike. Do you remember what's? I'm gonna try to pull it up.
I just
I
know
remember what the actual.
they what they went after XRP was unregistered equity, basically, or unregistered security. So it's like basically almost like you're selling shares of a stock, but you're not doing it through the SEC. Therefore, you're not doing it legally. Because even if you're privately offering, if you're doing shares through private, you still have to register with the SEC. You still have to follow the laws. You can't just go make a corporation and then because every corporation has shares associated with it. If you've ever incorporated before, you know this. You can't just make a corporation and then start selling shares all willy nilly. And with the cryptocurrency, it's that on steroids.
So they're trying to and this has been going on for a while. It's a Clarity Act. They've been trying to um, initiate this. And if anybody's been in the crypto space for a while, they know what I'm talking about. I can't remember off the top of my head the actual name of the bill, but yeah, it's they wanted crypto companies to register themselves compliant with the regulations. I think Cardano was one of them. XRP was another. There was a number of them that they intentionally did this. So guess what? You know, Bitcoin doesn't have any of that, right? So what are they gonna do with it? Wouldn't be convenient. I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen, but
Yeah, no.
I
I'm
see this
saying
on the horizon, whether it's this bull run at the end or it's the next one, but they're gonna initiate this and it's gonna screw a lot of people up
I
for sure, big time.
so unless this administration wants to manipulate crypto down for some strange reason, I think we're actually going to have to worry about that with the next administration.
Could be the next one. It could be, I don't know, mate. I can't tell you when it's gonna be, but I
I'm
see this on the horizon. I see it coming. I just gotta let all the viewers know, like, you better be prepared for this.
I'm just thinking when I look at this chart and when I'm thinking about the current landscape that we are trading in, I'm not entirely sure that all things staying equal and the market forces nothing changing, there is a very real possibility that we don't go down into the 50s or the 40s like we're expecting.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, on why don't you think we would go there?
I just think we would need some type of
We
major
already hit the
catalyst.
bottom. Is
I
that
think
what you're saying?
I mean we're either at it, we already hit it, or we were very close to it. I mean the 50s wouldn't be crazy. It's just I'm looking at the current market landscape, and if things keep chugging along, America keeps doing its thing, everything stays status quo. I do not think I'm just saying that there's a possibility. It entered my brain this weekend. There is a possibility that we don't go lower than we've already gone before the next bull run, basically in 2028, the next happening.
So there is a lot of information that backs up what you just said, right?
Yeah,
So
only
it would
because of
be
mass
more high
adoption.
probability for what you actually just said is to play out. But I think I just can't. I don't know, Mike. I have this. It's weird. I have this sixth sense, and I've gone through experience in my life where it's like you need to listen to this voice, and this voice right now it's telling me it's actually Corey from the future because I actually use a time machine. I told you that when we came into the stream. This time's different. I know you guys keep hearing that, but this time something's on the horizon here, and it's going to wreck y'all. And because, why is that? More people are into crypto now more than ever, right? And people are thinking, well, they've for the most part, most people have caught on to having and this whole idea that every 4 to 5 years crypto pumps. Well, now that everybody's aware of that, it's not gonna work. That's all I have to say about it. It's like now that you guys and the fact that you're watching the stream, you're aware of it, they're gonna come take your cash, and then they're gonna pump it,
See, that's
right?
the other thing too, because you can see that last bull run was kind of wonky with the ETFs and stuff.
Right? Look at that.
So
So
like
comes down, tops up,
we
and
might
we're
not be
current.
be getting those nice setups anymore. Like we might actually get a 2027 bull run, and then it might dump in 2028 when Trump leaves office, and if someone else comes in that's like, we need to get rid of crypto.
Well, not get rid of crypto, but we need to drive prices so low that we can actually get another huge opportunity.
Yeah, because
So
2028 that's the pure market driver. That's the price market driver. Like people, Bitcoin mining will become twice as difficult as it is now. Twice as much electricity to mine one Bitcoin. It'll probably be 75K just to mine a Bitcoin in 2028 with the price of electricity going up.
but we are currently at the top of the last bull run. So you look at these last two tops, we're there. We're bouncing right off that range. And we go back to say the previous bull run, go back to this high, right? And this is what Mike's talking about, right? We hit that high, and then look where we bottomed out. This is also why I'm saying I think, Mike, we're gonna stop people out before we go up. So look at how we're bouncing off this range, spiked up, faked people out. In my opinion, Mike, I believe we are currently right here, right? That's what I'm pretty much gathering the knowledge here, and this is why I'm under the assumption here. So we peaked out. This was the top of the last bull market in 2018. Not the last bull market, but the bull market before the last bull market, right? So 2018 spiked up, hit $19,000, and then came back, right? We spiked up and then made all this and that. Look what happened, right? We went to 19,000 and we chopped for how long, right? From June till November, right? That's how
5
long,
6 months.
guys. Yeah, months. So chill out, guys. You got a lot of opportunity. And then what did it do? What did it do? Because everybody's stop loss is down here. They're like, oh, well, it's not going to go below the last point of the bull market because that's what I heard on YouTube. So I'm going to put my stop below this. Then boom. Guess what? You just gave you gave them your position. You sold their position to them, which is smart money. Who knows where this is going? Sold it to them here. Bingo.
Bingo.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right. You had the opportunity here. This is the opportunity. Sure, yes. I mean, I was buying throughout all this. I mean, I was just taking money out of my paycheck every week, and I didn't care where it was going because I didn't know where it was going. Now look at where we at. Right? We have this area, which is the top of the last bull run. We have two spikes here, though, which is different. Here and here.
Yeah, that was crazy when it marched back up again.
And we are chopping in that range right now. I would, if we were to follow the fractal, make our head and shoulder pattern like we were talking about, right? And we just, for the trade, from the break of the neckline to the top of the peak, right? Make our measure move. If trading view would let me click on what I need to click on, take the measure move down to 72K. And I think at that point, most retail will capitulate and we will get the intended target that we've been talking about on the stream multiple times over the last month. We are looking for people who are playing this flag that were back here because guarantee these people who want to be greedy And they're still holding their long position, thinking that oh, Bitcoin's going to $250,000, which it will. It's gonna stop these people out first, right? It's gonna come down. It's gonna stop these people out, and that's why I believe. That's why I'm actually coming to you from the future. I told you this once again. Seen it happen, and you guys gotta stop listening to the crypto bros. Let's get serious here. Are you ready to make some money? Are you ready to actually lock in and do this? Because up until this point, you haven't been doing that. All right? Just just being real with y'all. You haven't been doing it. So are you ready to lock in? I don't know, Mike. Do you think they're ready to lock in?
Yeah, I mean, so I looked up the I don't
You got a
know.
lot more faith than me, I guess.
I mean, I looked up the energy costs. So the actual cost of mining a Bitcoin, and it's anywhere between $34,000 and $75,000 right now. That's crazy, dude.
It's gonna get insane. So I think, yeah, things are about to get crazy here. And
Well, so that's just
we weren't ready for it.
that's electricity and maintenance cost. So low cost
It's just
producers,
that
they can
that's overhead. That's only overhead.
low cost producers can get it down to 34,000. That's overseas. That ain't here. And at home, it's going to cost you 46 grand to mine one Bitcoin. But most, like all in, the industry average right now is between 84,000 and 137,000 to mine one Bitcoin, dude. For all costs associated.
Hmm.
Electricity is going up too much. So basically, what's going to happen is once we get down to the 60s, well,
Hmm.
that's when these big firms and server
Yep.
farms just start shutting their shit down, cause or they'll keep running for a while and stockpile and wait for the price to go back up. But that this is going to create pressures that we haven't seen before, and it actually I don't know how that's going to play out, dude. Cause it's like
I told you how it's gonna play out.
when the price goes back up. No, I mean as far as when price goes back up, because what we saw in the past is it's just a freaking freight train, dude. You can't stop it. But like, if there's companies like Riot and Marathon that are sitting on massive Bitcoin hordes that they mined for freaking 80 grand a pop, when this thing goes back up to 120, they're gonna start dumping on the market. And if we haven't gone through another
Sure.
halvening and we don't have the momentum, it'd just be
They-
interesting.
They're gonna need to pay their bills and they're gonna capitulate. That's what's gonna happen, and it's pretty obvious to anybody who's um paying attention. You know,
I'm just wondering if that could kill the next bull run before it fully plays out.
I could see it. I honestly see whatever. It feels like something is coming here. It's gonna be bigger than anything that we've seen before. Just be ready. That's all I gotta say.
Well, there's also like I told you, the Bitcoin implosion theory that it's going to cost too much to mine, and therefore it will not be advantageous as a cryptocurrency anymore.
Unless, unless what? Come on, you know the answer to this.
Unless there's a replacement that's cheaper.
No, think about it. It doesn't need to be cheaper. What if you had all the money in the world, Mike? None of that mattered. You could just print money if you wanted to. Yeah. So the decentralized cryptocurrency becomes what? Centralized.
Bitcoin?
Yeah, right? Who else will be able to mine it?
Yeah, the government. That would be
Oh, isn't
crazy.
that convenient, guys?
That would be
Isn't that
crazy.
convenient?
I
I
just I just think
didn't see that one coming.
there's so many low cost options out there that are that started off as clones of Bitcoin. So that could be like an
Yeah,
opportunity.
but guess what? Guess who's the king player already?
Uh,
Bitcoin.
BlackRock.
And, well, yeah. Well, okay. And that's a whole nother conversation, but
Oh
yeah, you
man.
really think that's all I gotta say to our viewers because we're gonna lose subscribers by going down this rabbit hole. But do you really think one guy named Satoshi Nakamoto made Bitcoin on October 31st? Really, guys? Come on. Uh,
I actually have a theory about who he is.
You think? Do you really think it's one person?
Yeah. Yep. Patterns,
I don't think
man.
it's one person.
So
I'm
I don't
pretty sure it's government.
I don't remember the name of it, right? But it's too decentralized to me to be the government. I know they want to control it now, but like I think it is that French hacker that is in American federal prison right now, and that's why the no coins have moved in Satoshi's wallet since this guy's been in prison.
No, no. I mean, anything's possible. I can't say no
So
because I don't know either.
there's a
You know, I
reason I have this theory though. So Bitcoin was posted on these certain message boards where this same French hacker posted a digital currency, then same message boards few years beforehand, and they're both cryptographic systems, and there's so many freaking parallels between the two that it's hard to ignore. So that's just the theory I have is that it was like it'd be the last person you'd expect.
don't think one person's capable of coming up with something like this, and that's just my opinion.
Well, he might have had help, you know. I just think he's the
Too many
kingpin.
details.
Yeah, but
And
you wanna go into some stocks again, or you wanna
yeah,
do
let's
a
bring up the
Bitcoin?
Nasdaq.
You wanna do a Bitcoin trade?
I don't, I don't know. I don't even look at the charts. I don't even think if anything it would be a short.
Short it.
Just like right off the bat, don't even look and just be like, all right, we're short in mood.
Sell
So,
10 Bitcoin short.
all right, we're just gonna do that. Yeah, and blow up the whole account right in front of y'all.
That would be impossible unless you did something like
So,
shorted 100 Bitcoin. The amount of
so
money
yeah,
you're
we'll
in.
go short. We'll see what happens. I mean, I can't guarantee it, but I would not take this trade, guys. If you're watching it, don't take any of these trades back. Actually, don't even listen to us. We're not financial advisors. We're simply documenting our financial journey. So if anybody's watching this video in the future who's trying to prosecute us and saying that we're trying to be financial advisors, I'm telling you right now, I'm speaking to you, right? We're simply documenting our financial journey. So get off. They play that in like the courtroom. They're like, well, he clearly he made it pretty clear, guys. He's obviously from the future, so we can't even catch him because he has a time machine. Came in, we don't know where he's at. We gotta travel to the. We have to be Austin Powers. Travel to the year freaking 1999.
That just means you won't have to sit your trial out in prison. They're gonna put you in a psych ward, my guy. They're gonna play this video with your skydiving goggles on.
How do they know it's me? You have the same T-shirt we found, and we're coming after you, bro. We took all your skydiving and base jumping gear, and you're done. You're never jumping out of an airplane ever again.
Oh,
You're crazy, obviously.
good times. All right, we got the QQQ. Or do you
Yeah,
want
we're
me?
up $32 on the Bitcoin trade. You got your chart? Why don't we bring up your chart? Are you?
I have
Want
a
me to bring up
random
my
stock
chart?
up. I can change it to the QQQ here right now. I'm not going to be able to show you guys much. What do you want? You want the 1 month?
Let's see the daily.
Uh, 1 day
See that
intervals?
on daily. Yeah, 24-hour, whatever you want to do.
All right, 1 day intervals it is. Boom bada bing. Boom
On, let
bada.
me adjust my future glasses to see the correct parameters. going to give us a future reading here. Give me a second.
My future
All right.
glasses look a lot different than Corey's. They still work the same. But
So yeah, we got that chart. Bring it up.
it's up, my guy. You don't see it? It's up on the stream. I think you might have to
There we
click
go.
click the button there. Yeah.
There we
This
go.
looks like a pure double top situation. We're so freaking high above the 200-day moving average, dude. Like, this has to come back down to earth. I can't imagine any. Huh?
This is the daily. Yeah.
I just can't imagine market makers in their right mind pouring their funds into this right now unless they're going to fake out retail.
On computing future data.
After this, I have a couple stocks I want to bring up. There's one in particular that I've been sitting on for a while, and I bought more of it this past week, and it is freaking rocketing right now in overnight trading.
That's what we want to see. Yeah, we want the rocket.
What are you thinking, dude? This looks like this does not look good. Like, I know most people would look at this and be like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna keep going up. Make some money. Buy, buy, buy."
Everything's spread out. I would assume if anything, before it goes up, it would need to chop, and it would take out some stop losses first. So there's a better entry if we were to say be looking at this and like, yeah, it's gonna keep going. Well, it would be better to wait for a better price.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that we're at a double top and this thing's gonna drop.
It looks like a double top, right? You can't say just yet, but yeah, that looks. I would 100% not even touch something like this if I were looking for a long. If I were looking for a short, or I'd be looking for puts. Yeah, there could be a play here.
So even
But
more interesting is it is at 724 in overnight trading right now, which I'd say is a bad sign. Like, they're trying to get retail to pour in, and then by the time it opens tomorrow, we'll be back down to these levels again. We'll be back under 720. Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
of course, because retail, when do they trade? When everybody's after they get home from work, and when on a holiday. They're like, well, I got some time off from work. Might as well practice trading. Dumbest idea you could ever have. Dumbest idea you could ever have. And guys, ladies, all right, the reason why they make the price action move while you're clocked in at work to keep you poor. You're supposed to be a slave, all right? Can't be doing this kind of trading on company hours, right? Or we're gonna fire you. Loser. No, you're not losers. But come on, guys. You can't trade because you're at work, and there's a reason for that. What do you do? Like, oh, I'm gonna learn how to trade when I get home. So then you enter trades during the Asian session. You're like, wow, none of this works. Everything I was taught doesn't work. No, no, you're just retarded. I can't say it, but yeah, you gotta be paying more attention. Time before price. Remember order of operations, Mike,
Yep.
in math. So it's the same thing with trading. If it's not time, it's not gonna be. Nothing's gonna work, right? So if it's not the right time, none of the setups are gonna play. I mean, I can't say that's for certain because they do. But with a
So
high degree of probability, if it's not the right time, it's not gonna play out.
So, breaking news, bud. We
Breaking
we
news.
we just bombed Iran again.
There's no we in this. Unfortunately, I'm not associated with any of that.
Oh, neither am I. Trust me, but
No.
this
But
is
I think we fall in the trap saying we gotta stop that, man. We gotta stop that. We're not participating. I would like to not participate in that.
America.
But yeah, I guess we're paying taxes, so
Yeah.
we are participating in it. So
Yeah,
and
so they just bombed southern Iran. It's big, right around its biggest naval base. They said they were self-defense strikes, and I had to make sure because I didn't want to give bad information. But that was literally tonight, 57 minutes ago. They just
57 minutes right before we started the stream.
and Israel said they're gonna escalate whatever they're doing in Lebanon a few hours ago. So we're supposed to be having these peace deal talks in Qatar. Our politicians are, and then boom, boom, like literally boom. Oh, that's crazy,
My
dude.
granny, she just got hit by a bazooka.
So,
I feel it every time I hit the hookah.
so
No.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna bring up this chart real quick. Hold on, it's this is RCAT. They make advanced weapon drones for combat.
Hmm. Fiber optic drones.
They do everything, dude. They do naval drones. They do small drones, big drones. They just did a massive offering at $9.40. Hundreds,
Microscopic drones.
hundreds of millions of dollars, dude. An
We're
insane
not
amount of
getting
money. And you can,
Hundo.
well, you can see the price action around the 940 region where they did their
This
offering.
is
No warrants.
Yeah, this is a good bottom play right here.
So yeah, that's what I was figuring. So I bought a bunch of $10 calls. What exactly did I buy? $10 calls for January 2027. And so right now, this particular stock is trading at $9.68 in overnight trading. So with the bombing in Iran that's happening
Pretty
tomorrow,
much right there, break even.
I'm probably getting paid tomorrow. I can tell you my current profit or loss on this. It is I'm only down $81.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's. Hey, this looks like I would totally be messing with this. This is what I look for right here.
And it's options. So if this thing does something crazy and goes to like $15 this week, dude, that's a lot of money. That's like yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's how that sound is.
500% gain, 1,000% gain.
Yeah,
But
that's what we do.
oh yeah,
We do it all the time on the stream. Guys, I don't know what you all doing. If you're not liking and subscribing the channel, like I haven't seen any of y'all leave a comment. What are y'all doing? Come on. I mean, we've been putting the work in, we giving you all these calls. Show us some love. Come on. What are you doing?
especially on the Facebook. The Facebook is growing faster than anything else now.
Yeah, are we able to link to Instagram too? I think
We
I
actually don't have an Instagram yet,
feel like the algorithm is better on Instagram, my opinion.
and they links them. It brings them right to Facebook. Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be working on that
We
all
could
this week. So
we could take some clips and shorts and then just make a Instagram uh and then have everybody link to our YouTube channel. I think that would be great.
yeah, I mean, I
Just
got
take like 5 or 6 different little clips where you're like, "Hey, we're price is going here," and then the next one and be like, "Yep, we hit it once again," and just do like 4 or 5 of those, and then put that up on the Instagram, and then automatically share it to the Facebook group, and then boom, we're golden, dude.
And we got 305 views on that ZCASH post on Facebook this weekend.
Yeah, so I mean, we just keep if you link it to Instagram and then have it automatically linked to your Facebook that posts the Facebook as well, I think that's the best bet.
Oh yeah, no, set up this week because we got because we basically we got the calls down. We got the calls down. We got the trading down at this point. So now it's time to get it out there. It'll be good. It'll be real good. It'll be real nice. Something you can take home
It's
to
pretty
mama.
solid, dude.
Huh?
It's solid, dude. We got a lot of solid setups. We've been making these solid calls. We just edit the videos and it's gonna be sick, dude.
Yeah, I've been feeling really good about this. I'm thinking about quitting my job.
Well, maybe just wait for that. Yeah, I can't really say anything.
I got
I'm
money
probably gonna
saved up,
debate
dude.
something, so
I got money saved up. Time to chase my dreams, you know? I'm a peacock, dude. I gotta fly.
dude, that's what I'm saying. And I'm like thinking like, dude, I don't need to pay a credit card bill. No, I'm not gonna say it.
You
I might
do.
as well just throw it on a credit card bill, dude.
That's the
Just
American
buy
way,
it.
bud.
You know, and it's what are they gonna do? Arrest me?
Yeah, I would actually advocate if there's anything you're gonna buy on credit, mountain climbing gear and skydiving or base jumping gear would 100% be the best thing to buy on credit. just 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 saying. I don't really want to make the joke because that is the one thing I worry about with you, bud. But you've been good so far, so you're probably gonna be fine. Know what I'm saying? I was gonna say you still got audio. Oh, it fell out the bottom of your mic.
Damn, this thing's hard, man. It's looser than a stripper in Las Vegas on a Saturday night.
We gotta get you a tripod or something, bro. A telescoping arm, you know.
Yeah, I had one and it's just broke off, you know.
I got this one from my last job. I found it.
They call that fringe
I
benefits.
found it in the back. It was just sitting there on a shelf.
They throw it. It was in the garbage can. They were throwing it out, and they didn't want it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I had to take it, you know, because they were giving it away. They wanted to throw it away anyways.
oh yeah. Exactly, exactly. All right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that we were looking at here? So honestly, let's bring up the short.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
something to keep in mind, guys. When you just look at the chart, first thing that comes to your mind, short. You saw it, and then boom, don't even think about it. Enter the short. And look at this. We're up $124 already.
that's why children typically do pretty good trading. Believe it or not.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're dude. So
If
there's
they don't think about it too much.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
it.
That's beautiful right there with your real time data.
Yeah, isn't that a scam? That's another scam. Bunch of scams.
Oh, good times. Yeah, I'm amazed that with the bombing, all the major indices are up right now.
Right now, yeah,
Yep.
wait till tomorrow when the market's open.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then it's going to wreck everybody both directions. It's not going to be just down. It's going to be up and down. It's going to just chop, dude. And it's going to wreck everybody, both sides. And then both sides are going to be like, screw this, this is a scam. And then it's going to rip down. It's, yeah, classic textbook market maker BS.
I mean, everybody knows my holds from last week, and basically, like, I picked a couple small cap stocks that are resistant to any kind of war BS, and then of course I also made that war play with our cat.
Warplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what's gonna happen to that guy with that giant oil trade.
Yeah, why don't you let us know who's that guy?
Nobody knows.
Interesting. Well, he's gonna probably get wrecked. Or it's not even a real thing, and they're just trying to lure you in. That's the little bait and switch that they threw towards you guys. Anybody's like so-called paying attention. Yeah, you thought you were paying attention. No, you're just getting wrecked.
I mean, oil did drop to $93 a barrel, and he needs 90.91. So he's already making money. He could sell, but he's gonna have to wait till the market
Good.
opens tomorrow.
But we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah.
Still up in the air.
Yeah. It's interesting. Economic data this week, dude. There's nothing. I looked it up. There's nothing again this week. It's just a big nothing burger for the last week of the month.
Yep, nothing. Yep, we ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, so the peace deal is imploding.
See, I mean, yeah, you guys. I mean, if you want to look at news, it is what it is. But
Whew.
we're sticking to the original plan that we were talking about in the beginning. We have the inversion fair value gap on the daily. It tells us that smart money has left this position open for us. And who is us? Well, people who came from the future, obviously.
United
Uh,
States.
yeah. Whoever came from the future, like me and Money Mike, right? We obviously know it's going up, and it's just a matter of time before y'all get wrecked.
Yeah,
Not that. Go ahead.
that's why I wear the wig. I'm actually, because I came from the future, I'm actually a lot older than 2026 Money Mike, so I have to fit in. He's locked in the basement.
Damn, son.
Oh,
Oh man,
I can make jokes about having people locked in my basement because there's no basement on my house.
that's what they think.
Yeah.
Until they go into the other house in the backyard,
It's
into
a
the shed
no, it's a shipping container buried on the property.
with a crane.
Oh God, dude, when I worked retail years ago, I used to make jokes about being a serial killer right in front of cops. Like
Yeah, what are they gonna do, right? That's just hearsay.
a serial killer is
Ooh.
never gonna openly talk about being a serial killer, especially in front of police officers.
Yeah, that's what they think. Fools.
Oh, good times. Yeah, that Bitcoin trade is playing out. I think we're gonna see it dump tonight, bud, with everything going on.
Of course, I mean we see it all the time. Every time we come out on the stream, we just like, yep, well, this is how it is, guys. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Bitcoin
Don't
waits
hate us.
for us to tell it what to do.
That's basically how it is. Yeah, pretty simple. But really, we want to see if we're gonna have this short play out. We want to see um this candle. We want to see this candle engulf this previous candle.
You don't have the chart up anymore, my guy.
You know,
You took it down.
see the, so we're looking at the hourly.
Yep.
We want to see this green candle here being completely engulfed with the red candle. So we have 28 more minutes till this actually closes. It's looking like, so if this engulfs the candle, then we have the bearish order block. How do we measure the bearish order block? It's the previous green candle, which is right here. Isn't that funny? Pretty much exactly at the midway point, right for here. Just to trick people out. And it's coming. It's coming to get you. And then once that happens, right, guys, what's going to happen? Then price is going to drop below the 200. Then we get the crossover. And then we see our RSI start turning over. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. Indicators work. They're just going to give you a way later signal. It's going to be way later, and you're not going to see the signal until it's actually like price actually moving. We're giving you the positions to say, hey, it's going to most likely hit this target and then reverse. And that by that time when everything reverses, that's when the indicators are actually saying, "Oh, now we're curling down." Now the indicators are saying we're going down, but guess what, guys? You're already losing out on a huge position if you wait for the indicators. If you were to get in earlier before every indicator tells you, "Oh, it's time to go down," right? Isn't that what you're looking for? Isn't that the holy grail of trading? That's what we're showing you here.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think this is gonna play out exactly as we are expecting. The Asian markets are taking over, so of course it's gonna be extra choppy, and it's gonna be extra hard to pinpoint the direction. But this is going down tonight.
Down, down, down to Wormtown.
I'm glad I'm out of crypto, dude.
Like nobody's business. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but uh if you're tapped in like us, you see this coming from a mile away,
I mean,
and you wouldn't be on the receiving end of this. That's why you're tuned in to the Manic Money Finance channel. That's why you subscribed and you liked the video, because where else are you getting this information? Guys, come on. Show us some love.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean, just dude. I mean, I've been calling out like actual individual equities and stuff, which is probably one of the easiest things to buy if you don't,
Mm.
you know, don't know how to get into crypto, don't want to get into crypto, like. And I got my solid long term plays, and we have our fun little momentum plays. Your quick ins and outs. So it's like whatever. We got something for everyone over here. We got large scale Bitcoin and Nasdaq trend trades with Corey, stuff that plays out over a time frame. Like we got futures, we got everything. Commodities, we talk about commodities. Psh, psh.
Indices, you name it.
Yep. It's
You want to bring up something that we should look on the chart?
I mean, I got this guy. BlackBerry is still going up, but I do have this guy again.
All right.
We talked
You
about
got
this
this
on.
for a second?
Oh yeah, we talked about this on Friday. I've talked about this one a lot lately, but basically, I figured out exactly how many days we've been in compliance. So it was right between here and here. So Tuesday evening, Tuesday afternoon, we finally closed in compliance over $1. So I haven't been buying this on the dips. My average is probably like $1.07, something like that. Now, this is just a compliance play. So we got 4 days now: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We have 4 days in compliance at the moment, which means this week will be four more if we can stay above $1. And then what happens then is come Tuesday afternoon of the week next week, we will be in compliance again. And then the next 48 hours, there'll be a press release that NASDAQ has announced this stock is compliant again. And from there, you will see a windfall of trading earnings. I will be printing money in my brokerage account if this plays out how I think it's going to play out. Now, this is a Chinese video game company, so they are very well insulated from any kind of war BS. This is a small cap that is not going to be involved in the war narrative that we're seeing now. And Obviously, there's ways to make money: buy oil, buy gold and silver, stuff like that. But right now, I'm looking at things. I'm gonna bring up the other one. You're gonna lose a chart for a second, but I'm basically this is just these are just a reminder of Friday's streams here, and this is Glucotrack, as you can see, big old red candles here, couple of them. So this thing is short sold into oblivion, and as you can see, oh, it's not gonna tell me what the earnings were. I don't pay enough to see the earnings, but the market cap is tiny. This thing is short sold 60% right now. So 60% of the float is short sold. So that means, and you see how the moving averages are moving, this thing is overdue for a pop. And with 60% of the float being short sold, 4 days to cover. So it'll take 4 days for all those short sellers to cover their short shares, and they got to buy back to do it. This thing is a huge short squeeze target. Glucose monitoring, diabetes supply company type thing. We mentioned this one on Friday. Small position, tiny position, because I don't like short squeeze plays. They're unpredictable, but they can really pop. So basically, this one's just I'm looking for a random Tuesday or Wednesday. This thing pops because I'm right near my average. So
Stop it.
yeah, that's you guys. You guys know everything I'm into now. I'm gonna keep my eyes
Yeah.
open in the morning. I'm always looking for new opportunities, but
Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Well, I had that ZCASH trade, so that was pretty sweet. Actually, having all that capital this going into this weekend, not being into a ton of stuff, I was able to do that ZCASH trade, which is sweet. Rarely ever do I make money on the weekends trading, so
That's how we do it, right?
Oh, Bitcoin trade is printing, bud.
Yep. It's not that. I mean, it's not that impressive anymore, guy. I mean, we do it every stream. These guys should get used to it.
It lost a 77, dude.
Oof. Yeah, it is. It is printing. That's for sure. Let's bring that up.
That's
But once again,
crazy.
we bring you these trades, and it's on. It's like I can't tell you I'm actually from the future, but I'm like telling you, like I'm from the future, guys.
You tell people that all the time. What do you mean?
I'm telling you that, but I'm telling you, dude. Um, you do with what you want with that information. I don't care. I'm not responsible for your life. But yeah, print Bitcoin trades printing. Not that difficult, guys. You just look at the chart and you say up or down, and then you choose, and then good, you're done. Walk away.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's you make some money on a Monday night on a holiday. Or, make up for that money you spent at the bar, all those hot dogs and hamburgers you bought to celebrate our dead soldiers. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's that's how we do it in America.
I was jumping out of airplanes.
Hey,
That's
that's
why.
like that's like a tribute, Soldiers jumped out
In
of
the drop
airplanes.
zone that I'm at, so we train military personnel for free fall. And yeah, there's I think 3 or 4 military guys that are currently in free fall training there. So
Yeah, dude. So that always kills me. I know this isn't trading related, but the way that we've done paratrooping historically, to me, is so crazy, dude. They just pull the chute immediately and they're floating down, just a sitting duck, dude.
yeah, that's static line, which is for the majority of like paratroopers. That's typically what they're doing. These these operators who are training. I don't know why I'm losing my breath here. But these operators who are training, oh my goodness, look at this Bitcoin trade. It's just playing out. It's pretty nice.
You good, bro?
I don't know why I'm like can't breathe for some reason for a second, but
It's that
these
dry
guys are
Arizona air.
free fall training they're not your typical um, army guy who's just getting deployed at low altitude. No, these guys are typically solo or within a group of a couple people who are being dropped in behind enemy lines, who are usually bringing in supplies or have their own supplies to provide for their operators. They're taking care of a mission. They're getting out, right? They're pulling at high. They're getting out at high altitude and they're pulling very low.
That's pretty sick.
So you're in free fall for a good amount of time. Not only in free fall, but you have most likely 200 to 300 pounds of equipment strapped to your body as well while you're in free fall. So if you think about anybody who's skydived before, all that weight is going to throw you off. And that's why they have to use special equipment to keep them stable. And their systems for parachutes are completely different from us or sporting parachute. So system and how you pull everything else is there's a lot of differences to that.
Nice.
But yeah, I I jump at a military. They do a lot of military training at this drop zone. So the people that teach you and the people that are on the plane, the people around you, there's top notch, solid dudes. They've been behind enemy lines. They have engaged in combat. You can guess what else they have done, but you do not want to mess with these guys. I'll tell you that right off the bat. They know their stuff.
Well, you can make jokes with them.
Oh, of course. And these guys, Joel's one of them. 100% been in combat, seen some crazy stuff, but um, crazy, amazing personality, intense dude, super nice guy. One of the first dudes I met who's instructing the owner of the DZ down in Albuquerque how to be a tandem instructor. He goes around traveling the whole country, giving people their tandem ratings and and AFF ratings. And this guy is top notch. He's the trainer. He trains military people. He is the guy that people go to. That's all I have to say about that, dude. So yeah, you don't mess around with these guys, right? And if he's telling you something, hey, we got a safety issue, you shut your mouth and you sit down there, boy. You listen. That's all I gotta say about that. Or he's gonna probably put you in a sleeper hold. That's all I got. You know, Bitcoin. Look at this ridiculousness, huh? Isn't
Yeah.
that interesting how we called that pretty much right off the bat? Come on, guys. Once again, why aren't you hitting the like and subscribe? Seriously, what are you doing?
Yeah, ZCASH is way down too.
We called the short right here on stream for you guys. What was it? 20, 30 minutes ago? Not even. Told you, hey, we're going in the short. Pretty simple.
Yeah, and hopefully you're looking at my stock trades for tomorrow. Um, Cause I don't think there's gonna be good money making opportunities unless you're shorting cryptocurrency this week, which is not available to a lot of traders. Like if you're using Coinbase or Robinhood to trade crypto, most platforms you cannot short.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, guys, but there are ways to learn how to do that, and well, you're in the right place because we're telling you, hey, um, you set up a VPN, this other things,
Did you
find the
close
right
that trade?
exchange. Huh?
Did you close that trade?
No, we're just chilling because, well, we got. So this is it right here, and this is gonna be the determining factor. Pull up my trade here. What would be the determining factor? So yes, we're up $400. Why would I want to close the trade?
Is
If
it
we have 13 minutes left on this candle, which is the 1 hour candle, and it's just passing below the 200 right here. If we get a close within the next 13 minutes of this candle below the 200, oh yes, you better believe I'm going to hold the short. And we're going to keep the stop loss right where it is. Right? And then as we cross and hold below this 200, which we will, right? We'll be able to move our stop loss right even actually below the entry point. So not only that, even if it comes back up, guess what? We get stopped out in profit. So this is the type of trade you want to be making. We want to be front running these trades before the indicators. So that way we can actually use the indicators for our stop losses.
Trailing stop loss. That's what that's called.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be foolproof. Not really foolproof, but it's going to make you way more confident in the trade, and you're not going to be looking. Notice how many times, Mike, in the last month, how many times have we pulled up the 1 minute chart?
Uh,
How many times?
I don't know.
Maybe one, maybe twice.
I always have the live chart of Bitcoin up when
We
we're
never do it.
streaming. No, I have it up here. Right,
Yep.
right there.
So to the viewers, we never trade on the 1 minute chart. If you've been watching this channel, you're like, hey, why does Crypto Corey only stick in the daily, the monthly, the weekly, and maybe the hourly charts? That's because these moves play out on the higher time frames. If you guys are in the 1 minute chart, I'm telling you right now, you need to stop. Stop that right now. You're listening to me right now. You're actually banned from the 1 minute chart. You're banned from it. You're not allowed to use it anymore. The lowest time frame you're allowed to use if you're trading Bitcoin is 15 minutes. And if you're trading anything below a 15-minute chart, I'm telling you right now, you're cooked. And you might not want to hear that. And you're like, oh, I'm not going to listen to these guys anymore because I know what I'm doing. Well, good luck, dude.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's specialized reasons for the 1 minute chart. I'd say momentum trading, day trading. If you're going quickly in and out of something, trying to nail your 10% for the day or something, that's one thing. You know, volume driven equities, stuff
The
like
only
that.
reason we use the 1 minute chart is to confirm the algorithm. That is it. If you're using it for anything else, I mean, I could be wrong. Anybody can be wrong. But in my opinion, if you're using it for anything else, most likely you are not profitable.
So I use it for day trading because sometimes I'm only into an equity for 5 minutes. I get that pop in the morning after the market opens, and then I get my percentage, and then I'm out.
Yeah, but you're not
Peace.
looking for entries on a 1 minute, are you?
No, my entries. I do this more by feel, bro. you know,
Yeah.
like when it comes to the volume thing, but this is not something I would ever do, like with a large index, Bitcoin, etc. This is like only when I'm going from 9:30 to 10 a.m. in the morning, and I'm looking at a high volume stock, and I'm waiting for that pullback to jump in. You know,
Yeah,
that's
you're confirming the algorithm.
yeah. It's like
So you've already you've made a determination on an entry prior the night before, and you've looked at the higher time frames and seen that we have an inefficiency or a so-called PD array, which is a premium discount array of inefficiency and price. And that's all we talk about on this stream.
so
Yes, we talk about indicators.
so the day trading is totally different. That's why it's like you take everything that you learn um trading like this, you just throw it out because I literally don't pick a stock till 8:30 in the morning, 9 in the morning. Like I'm just looking at whatever has the volume that day, and that's what I'm playing. Like my day trading strategy is not something you would ever do with any of this stuff. So it's like, yeah, I don't pick a stock the night before. I'm just looking at whatever's freaking gassing up that morning. My strategy is basically like you could sit down in front of your computer every day at 8:30 and you don't need to know what's going on with any individual stock. You're just finding high volume, small market cap stocks and playing those. Like I have it set up so you don't have to do research if you don't want to. Like you
And
really,
everybody has their own technique.
yeah,
Everybody has their own thing.
yeah. It's
Um,
stressful, but I mean I'm still working a day job, so I don't get to day trade very often. But yeah,
um,
I'm just
it's
saying
all good.
that both of these things can exist simultaneously. No.
We're just dialing it in. We're
Holy
showing you the
crap.
skills. There's so many different skills and everything else that you can learn from this. Yes, look at how Bitcoin is doing. We called that right off the bat.
Oof.
Um, it's funny how that works, isn't it?
Oh, that's insane. I mean, you could adjust your stop loss now, bud.
We gotta give it 7 more minutes. See, so we
Yeah.
can't pull the trigger too quick.
Yeah, see my
Yeah,
day
have
my
you
day
seen
trading.
guaranteed?
Yeah, see,
It's definitely charging, and it's like,
I would
yeah, you
just
could
be like trailing
put
stop loss,
stop loss
baby.
to break even, dude. Actually, put it right to like $18. So now we've entered the trade. There's no possibility that we can ever lose any money. The trade is now a winning trade. We can walk away and let it do its thing. And the worst that could happen is that we get stopped out for 20 bucks.
$20 profit.
Yep. And
Nice.
the only thing that could get in the way of this winning trade is,
World
guess
peace.
what? Your ego. Your little ego that tells you, "Oh, well, I can make $1,000. You know, like I could just keep riding this." You have that mentality, I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna go anywhere until you fix that.
Short sell another 5 Bitcoin right now.
Yeah, like chase it,
Yeah.
you know.
See, I'd be selling right now. I'd be like, you know what? I made my money. I'm out. Oh,
And that's how it goes.
yeah. Like I'd be
Sure.
like, yeah, we're good. I'm gonna go sleep good tonight.
All right, look at this green candle. It's starting to engulf. This is a 1 minute chart. We can't trust any of it.
Oh, you went to the 1 minute, huh?
Yeah, don't ever use the 1 minute chart unless you know what you're looking at. Because it'll trick you out of every position, every good position you ever get into. If you try to trade, say if you got into like a solid position like we just told you about and just entered into it exactly where you were, what would you have done? Look at this. Oh, the 1 minute chart, it dropped below, then it comes back up. Books tell me I need to stop myself out. I need to sell because it's coming back up to 200. Guess what? Boom, you're done. Right?
Yeah, it's
Where do we
crazy, bro.
enter on that one? Our entry.
Another win, bud.
Always. That's all we do.
What
All
is
I do is
Aster?
win.
What is Aster? I always see this over on the right. You got a lot of
Oh
indicators.
yeah, I was making a lot of money off of Aster until I completely blew up my whole portfolio with it.
Oofta.
But yeah, it was. I thought I got like you into Aster. Oh wait, no, that was a different one. But yeah,
Oh yeah, I see all the lines, bro.
yeah, this one was. It got me good. I think I lost like 4K on it.
How do you draw a Fibonacci on the chart? How do you do that? Do you click like the top and then go down
It
to the?
depends on where you. If you're looking for a long position, pulling from high to low.
Okay.
If you're looking for a short position, you're pulling from high to low.
Low to high.
Low to high if you're a long position. If
Oh.
you're in a short position, you're gonna go high to low.
Huh.
Right? So high to low.
Oh, backwards.
Thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And typically you're looking for 1 to 2 deviations of the Fibonacci range.
To
What do
short.
I mean by that?
Yeah, to short.
Yes. For a target.
Yeah.
Yeah. Short. So 1 to 2 deviations of the Fibonacci range.
And if you're going long, you're basically eyeing a entry.
786, 886,
Yep.
the 618.
And that's from high to low, yeah.
Low to high
Low
if
to
you're
high
long.
for bulls?
No, if you're
Ah,
long, you're looking for 786, 886 to 618. That's the golden pocket.
okay.
You're
Very good.
short, high to low. You're looking for 1 to 2 deviations of the Fibonacci range. 1.5 to 2 deviations, which is this range right here.
It's just because you're drawing it on such a small chart in the beginning of the chart. So I got a little confused.
Yeah, that's how it goes. It's all you need to know if you're short and pull high to low, if you're long, low to high. It's just the opposite, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Good times. Yeah, so another winning trade on stream. Some crazy stuff with the bombing in Iran and everything. I think that's gonna be the big narrative tomorrow with the markets. They're freaking going sky high right now, which is absolutely counterintuitive. You know,
Oh yeah, it's just no good at all.
pure manipulation. Who would be?
And that's that's basically what it's doing right now.
Like
Um
who would buy right now? Who would be buying right now? That is crazy.
retail traders. That's
Yep.
who.
Peace
And
deals are
people are buying.
the peace deal's done. The Strait of Hormuz is not going to open back up. Iran is vowing swift retribution to America. Like,
Watch they like completely flip the script tomorrow morning.
oh, I could see that.
They do it all the time.
Yeah, they really do too. Crazy.
I'm gonna cook myself a T-bone steak. I don't know about you, but I unfortunately have to work tomorrow. I got paid to skydive today. It was pretty sweet.
I did a steak yesterday. Oh,
I do steak every day I can.
I'm doing chicken all week. I'm just chicken and vegetables for dinner all week because I'm locking in here. I'm actually losing weight because I stopped drinking.
I'd be like, I'd be like, 3 chicken wings with the fried rice. Know that song? No,
Nope.
it's fire. Check it out. 3 chicken wings with the fried rice. Look it up on YouTube.
Nice.
Be jamming out. Be like, yo, I'd be like 3 chicken wings with the fried rice.
No,
Woo.
I do the whitest thing ever, dude, and I put a bunch of cube chicken into a baking dish, and then I just throw a ton of vegetables on top, no seasonings. I bake that bad boy for 45 minutes, and I eat it all
The
week.
hell's wrong with you?
No seasoning. I put the seasoning
Why
on
don't you use seasoning?
when I reheat it. I put seasoning on it, depending on what I'm in the mood for that day.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, cause yeah, I call it my chicken, Mike's famous chicken bake.
Yeah, I mean, salt's my favorite flavor. That's my favorite. You just give me a bag of salt. Oof, I love that. All I need.
I'm more of a powdered sugar fan, you know. Hey.
Hey, three
Oh.
chicken wings with fried rice. I'd be like, right?
Oh. Yep. Well, another good stream. Follow You know, we gonna go Wednesday this week. What are you thinking for our midweek? You want to go Wednesday? You got plans Tuesday and Thursday?
I think tomorrow I'll probably go to the gym.
Okay, so do Wednesday like normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only got 2 days, but a lot is gonna happen in the next 2 days. I'm sure.
Right. You just never know.
Price is gonna be crashing out. It's gonna be crazy. People are gonna be freaking out. You know.
How do you get the audio to link with this?
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Yeah.
I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice. Used to eat Chinese on the late nights. Had to land with a hater who would throw shade white. Life's like an ocean. I ain't think twice. Turn.
That Chinese chick was wearing a kimono. I just feel like I should point that out.
We're cutting that out. That's not available. But yeah, check out Lucid fried rice. That's how I be feeling like, yo, I be 3 chicken wings of the fried rice, baby.
Why 3?
Three's the number.
Just doesn't.
Just
seem,
like 33. 33.
doesn't seem like enough.
Yeah, but 3 is the number. I'm telling you, anything like Masonic or anything like linked to people who are famous,
Yeah,
you're gonna use the 3. I'm sorry, either 3 or 7.
that is the fate number. My favorite number is 7.
Yeah, well, you ask me why it is the way it is. It is the way it is because yeah, these guys are yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's the Illuminati. The triangle. Remember Jim Carrey?
3 chicken wing and the fried rice. They got like Andrew Tate's like
yeah. My camera.
precisely.
I think if I was ever gonna do something like that, I would do something like this. You get a little. Yeah.
You got a question? Answers.
Just to distract people.
Precisely.
My
Like throw one of those in there. Yo, we're getting demonetized now.
indefatigability.
3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
My
I'll be like,
purse capacity.
ooh.
Oh, good times. All right, another solid stream, guys. Come back Wednesday, around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Around there, we have a bad habit of starting a little late. don't don't accidentally flash some gang signs.
Yeah, they'd be like, we're definitely demonetized now. We got like a 0.3 millisecond clip of you guys throwing up whatever it is.
We are not Bloods or Crips. We're just making fun of the Illuminati. I don't know what's worse.
East Coast, baby. East Coast.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty.
Well, I'm going to make me 3 chicken wings with the fried rice.
I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah, it's probably time. Yeah, right? Isn't it like 10 o'clock almost for you?
It's 9, but I had not been. I did not get enough sleep the past 2 nights.
I haven't slept this whole weekend, dude. Damn.
Do you stay at the drop zone?
I could, but I just would. I don't. I'd rather not.
Pitch a tent. Oh, you got your dog.
Yeah, I got my dog, and then there's only a certain few people I would say are solid that I really trust and actually love at the drop zones. I'm not gonna name names, but they're typically the solid people, military guys. No BS, no drama, and this crap that they're like, oh, I'm not gonna be your friend. You think you're like the best now that because you're hanging out with a base jumper, this and that. Let it all go out the window, dude. They're just jealous. That's all.
They're jealous because they've seen the Manic Money Finance channel.
Yeah, and they knew they could have shorted the price when we told them. We obviously would never tell you to do anything like that because we're not financial advisors. But they could have watched stream and they could have done this and that, and they would have made money just like we did. But
Yep.
they're too busy complaining about their Netflix shows and this new movie that came out. I don't know. Is there any new movies that came out that everybody's like, oh, we gotta watch this?
Jack Ryan Shadow War.
Yeah, see, I don't even know what's going on there. I've never even heard of it. You're watching that. I feel sorry for you guys. Yeah, you should be watching the Manic Money Finance channel. Time to lock in, guys.
Oh yeah.
But what are you doing? That's all I gotta. What are you doing?
Turn your phone into a money printing device.
You got your own personal ATM right in front of you, and you're busy worried about, what is Snoop Dogg doing? Or what is I don't know, what is the latest drama? I don't know what the latest drama is. But
I couldn't tell you, bro.
yeah, we don't know because it doesn't matter. All that matters is this.
I've unplugged. You know, I officially unplugged this weekend. Don't care anymore.
I think it's pretty. I mean, if you guys are watching this and you gotten to this point, I mean, safe to assume you're locked in. So stay locked in, right? We got a lot of content that's coming out. We're coming out on a consistent basis now. So make sure you hit like and subscribe so you get all the updates and you get notified when we go live. Because when we go live, we hit these crazy trades and we just made $700. We just did it right here on stream.
Every day this week, I'm going to be trying to put out at least one short every day. So I've been going through our footage, clipping up.
Depending on market
stuff.
conditions.
Yeah. What, the shorts? No,
Mhm.
YouTube shorts, Instagram reels.
Oh,
yeah.
Anything.
Get some clips out there, you know. So it's a daunting task, but someone's got to do it.
We got a lot of great content for you guys. So we'd like to chop it up and let you guys know exactly what we're doing and where we're coming from and who we are. So it's gonna be key.
I got clips from when we first started and we were talking about Kodak and BlackBerry to now, and seeing what actually happened with Kodak and BlackBerry, just stuff like that. You know, basically, you know, I'm not gonna put the calls that didn't play out.
I hate to say it, but we told you so.
Oh yes, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, but what can you do? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it, you know, eat the peanut butter.
Yeah, see, I hear that saying a lot, and I actually highly disagree with it. The whole, oh, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Well, guess what? I can actually starve that horse for 5 days straight. I can actually take that horse and feed it salt and be like, well, motherfucker, you're going to drink some water because I know your ass is going to be thirsty, right? So we can persuade, and you can use techniques to persuade the horse into actually drinking water. So anybody who says they can lead a horse to water, we can't make it drink, I'm calling bullshit on that.
You can use a super soaker when it opens its mouth.
Yeah, you idiot. What are you doing? You should have thought a little bit harder about that saying, dumbass.
Oh, man. Good times.
That's great. I think that, yeah, that's a great way to leave it off there, guys. If your dumbass can't make a horse fucking drink from the stream, God help you. You got a lot of, you got a lot to work on.
Oh. Oh.
My dumb ass can do it. You can too.
All right. Oh, like and subscribe.
Make sure you leave a comment. Let us know how we're doing. If you have a horse and you brought it to the water, let us know how you made that motherfucker drink, because I'm curious about that shit. And all right.
Put it in the comments. I wouldn't. Yeah, be careful about putting your arm up there like that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fucking get clipped out. I'm actually pointing with the thumbs up.
Yeah, yeah. Your hand
Yep.
wasn't in frame, so. Oh, good times.
These guys are crazy, aren't they? Yep.
Oh, well, we're at the end of the stream here. All right.
Well, with that, I'm Crypto Corey.
I'm Money Mike.
This is the Make Money Finance channel. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. Crying out loud. Let us know how
Follow
we're
the
doing.
Facebook, Instagram
Follow
coming
it.
out shortly.
Yep, we got a lot of good clips coming up for you guys, so lock in. We got a lot of good stuff coming.